Have you ever been sitting there on your computer and thought, man, I love Windows?
No, not really.
Well, have you ever wished you could bring Windows everywhere you go?
No, I don't even like Windows. That's why I use Arch.
Shh, you have to pretend you like Windows for this skit.
Fine.
Don't you wish you could use Windows on your phone?
Isn't that what the Windows Phone was supposed to do? Didn't it, I don't know, fail terribly?
Cut, this isn't working, let's just skip to the intro.
Alright. Today, I'm going to be installing Windows on my iPhone, and you have to, you get to come along for the entire ride. Welcome to Wolf Byte.
Alright, here we are in UTM, a virtual machine program made to run on iPhones. I'm using this on my iPhone XS Max, which isn't exactly weak, but it's not exactly the most powerful either, so this is going to be interesting how this goes. Create a new virtual machine, new machine, we get Mac, Windows, or Linux. We'll go with Windows. I'm going to try Mac next week, though. We get to pick between different architectures and different systems. I'm just going to go with an Intel ICH9 based PC, 2009, x86, that sounds good. Memory and CPU cores. I wonder what Windows needs to run decently. Processor, 1 gigahertz or faster. Okay, we easily have that. RAM, 1 gigabyte for 32-bit, or 2 gigabytes for 64-bit. We're going to be running 64, so we need 2 gigabytes. Yep, that's 2048 megabytes. Oh my goodness, we can go up to 65,536. What is that, 64 gigabytes of RAM? That would be wild. Hard disk space, 20 gigabytes for 64-bit. Ooh. This iPhone does not have a lot of storage space left. I'm going to have to clear out some apps. Let's go download the Windows 10 ISO, and 6.14 gigabytes just for the ISO. Oh boy, I'm not going to have a lot of space left after this. Let's look at the tech specs for the iPhone XS Max. A12 Bionic chip. No, shut up Wikipedia, I don't want to donate right now. 6.9 billion transistors, 6-core CPU, 2 big Vortex, and 4 little Tempest. Okay, so we can give it 4 cores, and it said it had 4 gigabytes of RAM. So I think giving it 2 gigabytes should hit Windows requirement and still leave my phone enough to run the operating system. Let me just put in my ISO, specify the size of the drive. I think we can give it 22 gigabytes. That will max out my phone, but it should be fine. Shared directory. Nah, that doesn't really seem like something we should do. Alright, this should be all good to go. QEMU, virtualization. This looks great. Let's start her up. Booting from DVD CD. Oh, I saw Windows. There it is. Windows logo. Come on. Let's do something. Running low on memory. UTM might... I didn't even get time to read it. Editor, can we get a flashback of that? Running low on memory. UTM might soon be killed by iOS. You can prevent this by decreasing the amount of memory assigned to this VM. Okay. What's the absolute minimum RAM we can do on Windows 10? This website says you might get away with less. I think we're going to get away with less, folks. 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. Let's see if it works. After a ton of loading again, we are at the installer. Language to install, English. Timing currency format, English. Keyboard or input method, English or US. Setup is starting. Setup is starting. Setup is starting. Folks, it's been 20 minutes. Setup did not start. So we're going to try again with Windows 8. Oh, the system requirements are like identical. Screw it. Windows 7. Still needs 2 gigabytes of RAM. 7, 8, and 10 are all just as hard to run. I think Windows 7 will get away with 1.5 easier than Windows 10 did, though. We also go to quad-core CPU. That was more than enough back in the Windows 7 era. Specify the size of the drive. 20 should be good. Let's start it up. Looks the same. Windows is loading files. Oh boy, we are. Come on, load those files. Starting Windows at like 4 FPS. Oh no. Running low on memory. Yeah. Trust me, it'll be fine. Bro, calm down. Alright, after like 20 minutes on the started Windows screen, we are here at the desktop. Setup is now starting. Everything just takes so much longer than it should. I'm wondering if that's just because the phone's trying to run iOS in the background. Low battery. Man. You know what? I do not care. I'm plugging it in. Alright, Windows 7 never booted. So we're going to Windows Vista. This one will get away with 1 gigabyte of RAM. But we're still going to give it 1.5, so we're above minimum. Windows is loading files. This looks exactly the same as Windows 7 so far. Running low on memory again. It'll be fine. We're at the Windows Vista screen. Come on. Alright, this is the second one to boot to the Install Windows screen. Install now. Come on. Oh, we're at the product key part. It's safe to say I don't exactly have a product key. So we're just going to say, yeah, Windows, how about I give it to you later? And Windows is like, oh, sure, bro, I totally believe you. So that was fine. Select the edition of Windows you purchased. Purchased is a strong word. I'm pretty sure it was just Home Basic. That seems good. Let's go. Terms and conditions. Windows on its way to steal my data from Windows Vista on an iPhone 10. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. Installation. Custom. Where do you want to install Windows? To that 20GB hard drive, please. And by hard drive, I mean SSD, of course. Installing Windows. Copying files, 0%. Guys, I let this run for about 45 minutes, and it copied all the files. It got to the installing part. It got to like 95%, and then it crashed. We're going to Windows 95! You can run Windows 95 on an 8386 processor and 4 megabytes of RAM? That's all I need to hear. 4 megabytes of RAM is ridiculous. We're gonna give it 1 gigabyte. Alright, here we go. Starting Windows 95. Welcome to setup. Oh my. The one good blue screen is the Windows 95 setup screen. To continue, press enter. I don't have a keyboard, so we get to use the Grammarly keyboard. 7 days to configure your unallocated disk space. Go ahead. Grammarly keyboard is back for its second time. You have a drive over 512 megabytes. Oh, I gave it 20 gigabytes, and it's saying 512 is large. Let's go make that smaller. Setup will restart your computer now. Make sure the floppy disk is in drive A. Oh, it sure is. Trust me, bro. Formatting drive C. 0% of drive formatted. Let's do a little bit of a time skip. Look at that. 100% of drive C has been formatted. Now what? Now what? Windows. Come on. Don't freeze now. Come on. Scan disk. Alright, good. We made it to the next step. Windows 95 setup is loading. There's so much loading. Every time I get to one step, there's more loading. Software license agreement. Yeah, I agree. Windows 95 setup wizard. The next 3 parts of setup are collecting information, copying Windows 95 to your computer, and finishing setup. Crazy that finishing setup is an entire step of setup. Choose directory. I think C would be a good place to put Windows. Select the kind of setup you want. Typical, recommended for most computers. I don't think we're exactly most computers at the moment. Portable, for portable computers. Yeah, I think this is a portable computer. Compact, nah. Custom, for system admins. Yeah, we do not want to mess with that. We'll take portable. That sounds good. I don't know. I've never really installed Windows 95 before. Certificate of authenticity. Oh boy. I don't think you can skip putting a key in on Windows 95. So, give me a minute here. Alright, my totally legit key has been put in. User information, name and company. Name, Cheese Biscuit. And company, Wolf Byte. Subscribe, by the way, I do crazy tech stuff like this every week. Alright, analyzing your computer, what do we have? Pretty sure there's an emulated network adapter, so we'll take that. And I don't care if we have a sound or video capture card, we're just using screen recording anyway. Oh boy, more loading. Alright, files are officially copying. 1% of the way, 2% of the way. Welcome to Windows 95. What you do now will be easier and faster. What you want to do, and more, is now possible. And whatever you do will be more fun. That sounded like 3 different ways to say pretty much the same thing, but okay, Microsoft. Windows 95 is the easiest Windows yet. That's cool. Click the Start button to quickly open things. Use the taskbar to switch between programs as easily as changing channels on your TV. This really is old software. Use long file names. Long file names. Was that really a thing? Could Windows 93 not handle the long file names? Alright, what a big upgrade we've got here. We're going to be enjoying all the long file names we want soon. Setup is ready to restart. Remove any disk. We'll go ahead and eject the ISO. It's ejected, and now we can hit finish to restart our computer and finish setup. Ho 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 ho. Setup detected a disk in your floppy drive. Huh. I'm just going to ignore that. Yeah, look, we've got nothing in there. Boot failed. Could not read from CD-ROM. Oh, of course there isn't one. Wait, it said getting ready to run Windows 95 for a brief second and then went away. This may take a few minutes. Look at the... Please wait. Well set up. I don't mind waiting while set up. That sounds like a good time. Getting ready to run Windows 95 for the first time. Insufficient memory to initialize Windows. Huh? Seeing as that website said they ran Windows with 4 megabytes of RAM, and I gave it a whole gigabyte. That's like way more than what it needs. Press any key to continue. Okay. It crashed. Oh, it's back. Windows did not finish loading on the previous attempt. Choose safe mode. Nah, we're going full normal mode. It'll be fine. Look at that, I told you it'd be fine. Microsoft, Windows 90, never mind. Insufficient memory to initialize. Dude, I don't get it. We have all the memory we could possibly need. All right, let's put it up to 1.5 gigabytes. Windows 95, come on. It's going longer this time. Nope, never mind. Insufficient memory to initialize Windows. Man, I don't know. If I keep going down another version every time it fails, I'm going to be installing Windows 1 on this thing. So I think that's where we call it for now. Come back next week and I will attempt to install macOS on this phone. Hopefully that goes a little better. Thanks for watching, subscribe, and have a great day.